This is Travelcomber, having a wonderful day in the rain. I hope you guys are also having a great day. The storms. What to do in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee while it's storming? Well, we found a place to go. Well, come and join us right after this quick introduction. It's been raining a lot outside. As a matter of fact, it's even flooding. We're here at Pigeon Forge on vacation, trying to enjoy some of the scenery, Dollywood. But today's not a really good day to go see a whole lot, so we're here at the Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Now, if you look behind me, it has a little museum here that you can go through free and see a lot of different knives and the history of knives. So if you enjoy knives, it's a great place to stop. If you like to see taxidermy and a few animals that might interest you, well, look at the background here. Certainly a lot of taxidermy animals that we can look at. So come over, look at them, kind of neat. Have things between medieval custom knives to Aborigines to Civil War to World War II, World War I. All kinds of knives here. Museum in a sense. And there's even warnings here. Please do not feed the Sasquatches. Well, man, you know, if you know anything about it, the Smoky Mountains have a ton of Sasquatches. Now, we may want to call them the Yeti or even Bigfoot. But watch out, you might see them outside the road here and there. Now, greetings here in World War II, General MacArthur and his troops fighting there on Iwo Jima with Mount Suribachi in the background and maybe some of the knives used there. And there's one huge knife right there, and you just turn back around behind you. Ooh, there's the tiniest little knives. Some medium-sized knives and some larger knives. Boy, there's certainly a lot of knives around us. Just around the corner, you got this beautiful display of the Civil War. You got the North, you got the South. You got some great swords that you can look at. You got some knives that used in the Civil War, some artifacts. You got the North, you got the South, you got Lincoln, you got Grant, you got Lee. Study the history. Just don't fight the history. Understand what's happened in the past. My great-great-grandfather Joseph fought in the Civil War. He was a Native American fighting, and it's great to see that we celebrate some of the Native American artifacts here at this museum. It certainly is nice to see some of the Stone Age knives that were created back in the history of Americas, and some of the arrowheads. I think when I was youth, I used to look for arrowheads, and maybe you guys have too. I found a few, and it's kind of fun to see some artifacts sitting there celebrating our Native Americans, our foreign competitors with knives, and some of the great artists of knives. Stuff like that. There's a museum of knives up there.
Yeah, the museum. There's upstairs and then down.
Look at this. There's walls and walls and walls of knives. What great displays. You know, there's things like these scout knives. I had one of those. I got one of those in my trailer.
There's my knife.
And more important, there is shaving stuff. Ooh. Shaving cream. Oh, I need some shaving cream. Oh, I found something.
Oh man,
let's go find out what.
Stuff.
So you've got some of these for.
Yep.
There's a cannon down there.
Ready to shoot the cannon right there. Let's get a salo of bone knives, tiny knives, all kinds of fun stuff. Kind of wonder who built these little tiny knives like that.
Downstairs is a plethora of stuff to see and to purchase. Wow, this was amazing. Downstairs, a mock of a water mill.
Don't chicken out coming here.
A water mill is a mill that uses hydropower. It is a structure that uses a water wheel or water turbine to drive mechanical processes such as milling, rolling, and hammering. Take a second and look at these millstones. They're using grist mills. They're for grinding wheat and grains. Millstones come in pairs. The bottom one called the bedstone, and the top one that rotates is called the running stone. You can buy a piece of history here at the Knife Works.
a uniform, some swords, certainly anything dealing with the Civil War. Just stuff after stuff after stuff.
Depending on what your interest is, they've got a display and you can buy any of this stuff.
Amazing. How about that skull?
$175. It's
Yeah.
a Peking man.
They can buy a skull here.
That's a Neanderthal up there. Created glass from the detonation.
Be a broadcast to the world with a plausible explanation for the noise and the tremendous flash of light which will appear in the sky. With our alarm set for 2:30 a.m., Ed would leave at 3:15. We did not want to allow much time. We did not want to say goodbye.
There's so many things here. What is this one up here? Fish. Dinosaurs. Last Cavalry Campaign, 1960 U.S. invasion of Mexico. Wow. Shoe pegs. Artifacts. Meteorites. If you're not into knives, how about shipwrecks? Pirate shipwrecks. Shipwrecks from the Civil War. You can buy a piece of history. What is this? The duck-billed dinosaur arm. Holy smoke. 17,500.
Identify! Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go!
As you're walking around, you get to see and buy some geological wonders of the earth. Arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. My fear. I see the spider, I scream like a little girl. My fear. While you're shopping, you have to be careful. You have Lepidopterophobia, the fear of butterflies. My daughters love these butterflies. They bought them to hang on the wall. So if you have Lepidopterophobia and you need to get over it, come down here and see the beautiful butterflies. If you have a fear of long words, don't look at this word. It's the longest word in the dictionary. And it means the fear of long words. There's a lot to see, like these beautiful rocks. So come on, let's go see some more stuff. Oh. What'd you find there, Nikki?
Some antique tokens. They're coins from a long time ago.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I got one of these. Pretty cool. Megalodon. The one in the back is very similar to the one I got. Little Megalodon tooth. Okay. Now on our vacation, we've been talking about these copper bracelets with, well, just copper bracelets. Now it takes away all my arthritic pain. Got some magnets there. What I'm hoping for, it takes away my bruises from the roller coasters yesterday. Oh, that feels so much better. They don't quite fit me, but maybe, yeah, that does it for me. Downstairs is a kitchen nightmare's dream. So many culinary things to buy, such as a sushi knife. Chop, 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 chop. My wife and kids, they just loved it. And believe it or not, I really enjoyed it, because I like to use knives too.
That's nice.
This knife,
The thicker
a
blade.
sushi knife. It will kill.
The ones with the grooves help.
It won't kill,
Yeah, I
it'll
knew
just
that,
slice up
that's
some
why
fish.
sushi knife has those grooves.
And that's what I use it for.
Hey, let's take an adventure with the Travel Comber, and the adventure I'd like to take us on is a sushi course on the oasis of the sea.
Like this.
So time to head upstairs to maybe pick out some knives for friends, some relatives, and to head out. We spent a lot of time here.
See if we can find a cool pocket knife for Scott.
Okay.
Purple
Something
or
that looks
titanium
cool,
coated
you know?
or
Oh, that one right there. It's only $6.
Time to head out. Keeping our eyes up to see the fun little trinkets all around us, and out to the rain. The rain to the car, and hopefully to some good lunch. Do me a favor, subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell if you like this content. This is the Travel Comber, signing off.